Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Sonic Soul, and I just wanted to make a video for you guys on Vesper's channel talking about the new V skills. Seeing as how Champion Edition is finally upon us, we have a ton of new V skills to look at as V skill 2s have rolled out along with the balance changes, and I just wanted to cover a little bit about both V skills for each character and cover their strengths and weaknesses and compare the two and see whether or not which one might be better for the character or if both of them could be used in particular matchups. But for right now, I wanted to cover specifically Nash's new V skill 2 and compare it to his V skill 1 and see which one might be better for him or if he might want to use both depending on matchups. So let's check this out. Let's check out his V skills and see what makes V skill 2 tick. So first, let's cover Nash's first V skill, Bullet Clear. So Nash's Bullet Clear does exactly what the name says. It clears bullets. Essentially, against projectiles, this is really good. It absorbs a projectile and Nash gains V meter based on that projectile being absorbed, and it's also a physical hitting attack that's active for 4 frames, so it's out there for a pretty long time. Now, the thing about this move is that it was buffed in a prior season to being +5 on hit now, meaning that up close he can link back medium kick. This is very good because in some matchups where Nash had to fight a character that did not have a projectile, you didn't really see him use his V skill all that much, and so you use this in lieu of sacrificing damage so you would gain V meter for your next string, combo, or setup. Now, the thing about this is they've also given it a target combo tied to the V skill, known as Bullet Combination, performed by doing medium kick, heavy kick, V skill, medium punch plus medium kick. This allowed for Nash to get a variety of different combos after. Specifically, he could do EX Sonic Scythe within the corner as well, which allowed for him to have his max damage combo with V skill 1. Now, the thing about Bullet Clear is that it's really good for matchups again with characters that have projectiles. You didn't really see Nash players later on use this in terms of the more physical hitting property of it. However, it is still very valuable because it deters zoners. Another thing with Nash's Bullet Clear, V skill 1, is that they've made it to where you can actually meaty with it now. Thanks to the changes in Season 5 or Champion Edition, they made the active frames up to 4 frames now, and they reduced the recovery by 2 frames, so now it's 21 frames. So now he can actually use it as a meaty. He can make it -2 on block, +8 on regular hit, and +10 on counter hit. So we get some pretty nice conversions from this, and it helps him build V meter still on offense. Now let's cover his new V skill 2, Silent Sharpness. So Nash's Silent Sharpness has 53 total frames of animation, so it's pretty much almost a second long, where he does this little JoJo's pose looking like Kakyoin essentially, and when he'll adjust his glasses, and the next Sonic Scythe move that he will do will be enhanced, so it will have extra properties. So this V skill 2 is essentially an install that affects only his Sonic Scythe special moves. Let's go into detail as to what Silent Sharpness does to each of your Sonic Scythes. Let's start with Light Kick Sonic Scythe. Light Kick Sonic Scythe is normally 3 frames active and -7 on block. But with the install, it'll become 8 frames active and +2 on block. A dramatic change. What this means is that now in block string pressure, you can play the throw game without having to spend meter. Because it's +2 on block, you can go for throw and it'll beat 3 framers. It'll beat out a jab or any normal that the opponent decides to press right after they block this move. You can also frame trap into back medium kick as well, seeing as back medium kick is also 5 frames. Since it's 8 frames active, this also means you can use it as a meaty setup and make it even more plus. So, for example, you could do EX Tragedy Assault with back medium kick. If they quick rise, what will happen is the Light Kick Sonic Scythe will hit on the last active frame, and it can be as much as +6 on block. Insane. So you get another button right after to frame trap your opponent. On hit, it also causes a juggle state, meaning that you're able to go into EX Sonic Scythe right after. And if you manage to let the last hit of the enhanced version of Light Sonic Scythe, if you manage to get the last hit to linger and hit the opponent, you can get some pretty funky combos with V Trigger too. With medium kick Sonic Scythe, if you use Silent Sharpness, what will happen is it'll become -5 on block, and it'll have 6 active frames. You might not be able to melee this effectively like Light Kick Sonic Scythe, but it's very good as a neutral tool now, because with -5, you basically get to play Season 1 Nash again. With medium kick Sonic Scythe, it is normally -10 on block, so in certain matchups like against Balrog or Cammy, they can do EX dash straight or spiral arrow to punish you as a reversal against blocking your M Sonic Scythe. But now, with medium kick Sonic Scythe being -5 due to the V skill enhancement, they can no longer do this to you. So this is very good against matchups that have this reversal punish against you, and they also don't use projectiles. With heavy kick Sonic Scythe, if it's enhanced by V skill 2, you get added juggle potential to that move. So you're able to do medium kick Sonic Scythe, you can juggle into EX Sonic Scythe, mid-screen you'll have to Kara cancel it, and you can also juggle into your medium kick heavy kick target combo. So your Raptor combination, now you can juggle after it into EX Sonic Scythe after you do the enhanced heavy kick Sonic Scythe from V skill, making this the more damaging option in the corner with V skill 2 as opposed to V skill 1. The other thing too is that you can also juggle with forward light kick, bazooka knee, and you can juggle with crouching jab. And in the corner, this becomes deadly because you get some pretty nasty mix-ups with bazooka knee. You can do V-trigger 1 and create a left-right mix-up, and with crouching jab, you literally get Kerin's mix-up in the corner where she does crouching jab and dashes under. So it's kind of wild. Finally, we have EX Sonic Scythe. EX Sonic Scythe basically gets more damage. So after looking at Nash's V skills, which one would be the better V skill? Well, I actually think that both V skills are fairly viable depending on what matchup Nash is up against. As I said before about bullet clear, you deter zoners by absorbing their projectiles and gaining V meter in the process, alongside your other moves like Moonsault, the hard read with Tragedy Assault, and your V triggers, and also playing the Fireball War with Sonic Booms. You're able to play an anti-zoning game, and you'll eventually get in on these zoners while using V skill 1 in the process of building your V meter to get those V trigger combos or to get the V trigger set play and setups. Now, the other thing about V skill 1 is that you still have access to bullet combination, which allows you to get that damaging combo in the corner. However, V skill 2 does have a higher damaging combo in contrast. With Silent Sharpness, or V skill 2 on the other hand, you basically get an enhanced offense game with Nash. Like his light kick Sonic Scythe is now plus, so you're able to get this meterless throw game off. Normally you would have to spend meter with EX Boom, now you don't, now you get to actually pressure the opponent. Medium Sonic Scythe, you basically get to use it a la Season 1 Nash, and in certain matchups where the opponent doesn't have a projectile like Cammy or Balrog, as I mentioned before, you know, now they can't really punish you with a reversal option. And Heavy Kick Sonic Scythe, you basically get these left-right mix-ups, you get damage potential with all these juggles. It's really nice, but I would say the main flaws is that you have to now choose whether or not you want the Oki off of Heavy Sonic Scythe and the corner carry, or if you want to sacrifice that in lieu of getting that install with V skill 2. So you have to make that decision, but the buffs are just immense. So if I were to rate these two in terms of power alone, I think V skill 2 would be the better V skill overall. However, I still think that you should be using both depending on the matchup, and V skill 1 still has good things on its own right. Some combinations that I would try to give to you guys is, I think what would be optimal is like V skill 1 with V trigger 2 actually, and then you would use V skill 2 with V trigger 1. So I think that that would actually be a more optimal toolkit to pick with Nash. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it. And yeah, as I said before, if you like this type of video, if you like comparing V skills, just leave a like down below. Let me know if you really want to see more of this stuff from me. And yeah, again, be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know the next time another fire video is released from VesperArcade. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy Champion Edition. See you guys next video. Peace.